Well, with the threat of the coronavirus, Maryland lawmakers are ending their General Assembly more than 2 weeks early. WJZ is live. Annie Rose Ramos is at the state capitol. So what are lawmakers focusing on before the session ends? What do they want to get done? Annie Rose.
Well, this is the first time the General Assembly has cut their session short since the Civil War, now throwing thousands of bills into limbo.
It is a bit of a scramble.
The House is now in session.
Lawmakers scrambling at the state capitol.
I have 4 bills up in the air right now. They may be dead. We may be able to save them.
Maryland's General Assembly suspending their session weeks early.
Clearly, the COVID-19 health crisis is critical.
Ending this Wednesday.
With plans to come back in the last week of May.
Now everything from the budget to education reform, over 2,000 bills being crammed into the next 48 hours.
We will be essentially condensing the last month of session into 3 days with a third of the staff.
The state's $47.9 billion budget, which includes $10 million to deal with the coronavirus outbreak, is the only action lawmakers are constitutionally required to complete.
To make sure the state of Maryland operates and is funded.
Other bills include the Kerwin Education Funding Bill and the Governor's Crime Bill.
The coronavirus is pretty much taken over the conversation, but if we walk away Wednesday and we don't have those portions of the Governor's crime package passed, it's not going to be good.
With the governor banning mass gatherings of more than 50 people, some delegates wondering whether their assembly is even allowed.
Restaurants and bars are being closed, and yet here we are in the legislature going along with many more than 50 people. So I think it's a concern.
And earlier today, the Senate passed emergency legislation for COVID-19, extending temporary unemployment. That now heads to the House, who will be looking at that same legislation later today. Reporting live from the State House, I'm Annie Rose Ramos for WJZ.